Alright, here we are in the finals. I'm on the play with this hand, and I think I'm going to keep it just because the mana is perfect, and the Polluted Delta actually allows us to play the Scavenger a turn earlier than usual. And obviously, as usual, if we draw a 2 or 3 drop, this hand is pretty nice. As long as he's not a strictly fast aggressive deck, we should be alright. We'll most likely win the late game with this Treasure Cruise, so I don't know. I just don't like mulliganing very much. It's been sort of my philosophy recently that I'd rather be lucky than try to get there with a 6-card hand. I think you just lose so much percentage points by going down a full card. So I'd rather keep a 7-card hand that needs help than hope to get a random 6 that's better most of the time, as long as it's not egregiously bad. But that's just one man's take on it. Feel free to disagree. Alright, opponent has returned. Looks like a teamer deck, perhaps. Alright, we drew the worst possible card, but it is indeed a teamer deck. Okay, we drew a morph. So let's play that. So interestingly, if he kills this, or if he plays a morph and trades, force away. Alright, sure. I was gonna say we could play the fetch and actually Sultai Scavenger that turn. He does nothing. Okay. So what could that mean? I could just play this Spell Snatcher face up. That seems a little unideal. I think I'll just replay it. If he wants to kill it again, that's fine. But he is now down a card because he force awayed, and it didn't really affect my tempo in any way because I had nothing better to do. Oh, he's more than just teamer. He's 4-color. Okay, I think I'm just gonna play the Scavenger this turn. So I will fetch. Do I want an island or a swamp? Guess I want more blue based on my hand. Next turn, depending on what he does, we could, if we draw land, we can hold up Spell Snatcher. He's outlasting. See if he plays a land. Savage Punch. Alright. Surprised he punched that one, actually. Might have wanted to kill my Spell Snatcher. Alright, so I'll just play land. If the game lets me. Come on, Moto. There we go. Get in. Maybe I don't want to hold up Unmorph at this point. Maybe I just go Emissary plus Morph and hold up Monastery Flock. Just because we want to be able to block his 4/4. Because he knows about the Spell Snatcher now since he force awayed it. So he can just play around it and just start beating in with his 4-drop every turn. So it's probably better to just develop my board a little bit. Yeah, so I'll just block here. Unmorph. Lich Lord does nothing right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I'm just gonna play my Shambling Attendants this turn, I think. Spell Snatcher is going to get better with time if we manage to pull ahead on board. It's going to be harder for him to recover. Obviously that doesn't do anything right now. See, and this is why I don't really like this card very much. In this situation it just does very little. Even if he had some random guy in his yard, he would just be like nugging me for 3. which for 3 mana, which is like fine in a heavy board stall if he had nothing else to do with his mana, but we have plenty to do with our mana, so it's not necessary. So his deck looks pretty similar to mine. Archer's Parapet. Alright, so board is semi-stalled for the moment. Ooh, but we drew a Bitter Revelation. Let's think here. Again, I could just be continually passing the turn with Spell Snatcher up. Maybe we're in a spot where we can do that now. I kind of like being able to Revelation and Cruise this turn. Or maybe, is that possible? So we'll have 3 mana up. No, that's actually not possible, so... I think I still want a Revelation here. I don't think we're enough ahead that we want to just start holding up mana. Alright, so... I think I'll take the Grim Contest for sure. And then, do I want another land? I guess I'll take the Secret Plans. Maybe we'll have enough gas for it to be good later. And I'm going to send in with the with the Attendant. If he double blocks, we can blow him out here. He does not. So I'm just going to pass. I could kill his Lich Lord, but I don't really care if he hits me for 2 in the air this turn. I think I'd rather just respond to an Outlast with Grim Contest. Or we could blow him out if he goes for his own Grim Contest or something. Sign up Glaciers. Okay. Yeah, now I'll just kill that in response. I guess it's better to do it with the Death Toucher in case he has a pump spell. Well, we drew that card again. I'm noticing a correlation between drawing this card and winning games, so I think I like this trend. There's not very many ways that his deck can deal with it, or any deck for that matter. This card's just messed up. Hexproof is so good in this format. Because the flying's already great in a format where evasion is so scarce. He'd have to like Crux of Fate or something. It's like the only real way he can, but then it's only a 1-for-1. Reach of Shadows, alright. Don't really care. Delving perhaps in Treasure Cruise. Gurmag Angler. Alright, that's reasonable, I guess. Not a bad turn for him. So how do I want to play this? I have a 3-turn clock with the Silumgar. I can delve 5 and play Treasure Cruise. I'd rather just wait a turn and continue holding up Spell Snatcher. He's going to get to hit me with the Gurmag Angler, but I guess I'm just going to chump block it. So I think I'm just going to play my land, play my Secret Plans, and pass. Or rather, attack with Silumgar and then pass. Next turn, even if I don't draw land, I can Treasure Cruise, because that gives me the opportunity to draw land and play it as my 6th land.